Now, don't misunderstand. This is not a "woe is me" thing. But at the front of the house, we had a garden. Then we had this sort of top garden, and then through there we had what we call the bottom garden, and then through the fence at the back there was a wood with these. Oh, I think the poplar trees down the bottom, they used to sway in the wind like that. They were fantastic. And the noise was amazing. Poplar trees are gorgeous. Excuse me. And that's how the garden was. We weren't. I don't want this to sound negative. Obviously, it was my parents' garden, but we weren't allowed a bit of the garden each as children. You know, you'd have thought that maybe, you know, we could have had a bit each, but no. So when I got my garden, my first garden, in Barons Court, St Dunstan's Road, I chucked in, because that was east, west, and so these these sunflowers, oh God, they grew so tall. I mean, they were up, they were like triffids, and you plant something. I mean, in the scale of this, I mean, minuscule. You plant this, what looks like a tiny seed, and then that triffid comes out. It's the wonder and beauty of nature. And what you do, you plant it, and you prepare the soil. You plant it. You put the seed in, and you get that little shoot. So you go, oh, exciting! Then you water it, and you feed it, and it grows and grows and grows. All of a sudden, it's sort of that height, and then you've got to put a stake in. You think, God, it's beginning to lean over. I've got to support it. Then it grows taller than you, and you think, hang on a minute. And then what happens is you get, with sunflowers, you get this head, if you see what I mean, and then it gets big, and you know it's going to bust any day soon. And I thought, I mean, I must have got a mixed bag of sunflower seeds, because they're all different kinds of sunflowers. And there's another one behind. Oh, that was a beautiful one. I think it was a lion's something sunflower. It was just like a lion. Oh, lion's mane. I think it was called lion's mane. That was actually turned out to be one of my favourite ones. But the first one, which opened up, was actually this colour. And when for me, this would be a story about parenting. I've never been a parent. There aren't any immediate plans to be to be one. But you know, you've turned a seed, you've cultivated a seed, and it grows into something. All of a sudden, it goes boom, and it's not like the Vitalite. There's a margarine spread in Britain called Vitalite, and they use singing sunflowers. Oh, Vitalite. A bit more like this one here. And I was expecting that, not that. And so I was having a cup of coffee one morning. Oh gosh, one of them popped open, and it was that. And I thought, oh, you're not what I expected. And I thought, hang on. You spent all this time nurturing this thing, and it's turned out to be not what you expected. Give me a minute. I will get my head around this because I've got to be the parent in this relationship. Don't get me wrong, you're beautiful. You are beautiful in your own right. I just didn't quite expect you to turn out like that. Nothing wrong with it, because that's its nature, that's its instinct. It is what it is. It's just, as a parent, you didn't quite expect that. And for me, that was any parent that has a gay child. Or, well, at the time, it was the gay thing. It could be anything. And I thought, oh, well, I realised the expectations that my parents had had on me, and probably the disappointment I'd been to them. But actually, you can't tell your children what to do and how to live their lives. If they're going to turn out like the burgundy, maroon coloured, in a mixed bag, because the life is a mixed bag, if you turn out to be the most beautiful burgundy or maroon sunflower amongst a field of yellow ones, then stand tall and be the most beautiful burgundy sunflower. Because what are you going to do? Bleach yourself? No. You stand tall and be the most beautiful, most honourable version of yourself that you can be. You might be different. You might be Sagittarius, you might be Aquarius, all those other Ariuses, sunflower areas. But you just be proud of yourself, and just be the best version of yourself. Sod anybody else's expectations of you. Just live clean, fight clean, and do the best that you can. And learn temperance. Anyway, that's my sunflower story of acceptance and not trying to put your template on other people. And if I was a parent, that's how I would be. Lots of love.